Inside the OMG, episode number 17. 17. You heard that right. 17. I was 17 when I moved out to LA from Virginia. Been doing this 17 weeks in a row. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. All right, here we are. It's just me tonight. Kelly and Barry are off for the evening. They might join in the chat room a little bit later. But I see some people that I haven't seen in a while. And hey, my mom and dad made it. You know, every week they tell me, you need to make it easier to log into this live stream because it's really difficult. So I see they made it in at the top of the show. So fantastic. LaShawn's here. Tana's here. Slater, your ears must have been burning. Last week, Kelly and I were talking about you on the stream. All good things. All good things. But he mentioned how he needed to borrow your car to get to a gig we did in Phoenix. This was last year. And I wasn't aware. And in fact, no one was aware but you and him. So he shared that on the stream. So it's good to see you. Hope Boston's treating you well. Beth is here. Bronco is here. Scott. Shannon. Awesome. D'Angelo, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. All right. So I've got lots of videos queued up. I've got photos to share and stories. I'm going to do a brand new song that no one has heard except for Alexa and Beth, I think, has heard a little bit of it. And a few weeks ago, my buddy Romeo, who's a drummer, he had connected me with a singer-songwriter who's actually a country soul artist. Her name is Melissa Ferrier. And we got together, we did some writing, and she helped me write this tribute. I had this idea, once DeHaven passed, this chorus, this chorus section just kept looping in my head for a good 2 weeks. And it was time to do something with it. So Melissa came over. We were talking about her songs, and then she said, well, do you have something that you want to work on? And I said, well, I told her about D. I told her about the 22 years we've been making music together, how he's family. And so we started just brainstorming and coming up with lyric ideas, and it was crazy because she was throwing out things, phrases that she had no idea, album titles that Olio has had, and song titles and different references. It was nuts. So a little bit later, I'll sing that song, and so I'm doing something brand new for you. Adrian, what's up? Adrian's here. Adrian's an excellent drummer, and we used to be in a band together back in the day called Kiss My Fat Ass. Yes, Kiss My Fat Ass. It was a Kiss tribute band, and I was Ace. Adrian was Peter Criss. We had my roommate Vaughn on bass playing Gene Simmons, and of course Jackie Beat was Paul Stanley. And at the time, Jackie Beat was pretty overweight, and this was Jackie's idea to call it Kiss My Fat Ass, which was hilarious. We packed out the Coconut Teaser, Dragonfly, Luna Park. It was madness. I think Gene Simmons even sent somebody down to video us, and those are the days. So Adrian, I'm so glad you're here. Man, already sharing crazy stories, and we just started this show. All right, so I'm going to kick off the show with this first video. This was from 2012. We went to Vegas. We were part of a music festival at Henderson Pavilion, which is just outside of Vegas. So we figured, well, we're going to be in Vegas. We might as well play at a place called the Freakin Frog. It's called the Freakin Frog. It's got all these beers, and I don't think Freakin Frog exists anymore. But my good friend Candy, who lives in Vegas, she came out, saw the show, and I believe she videoed this clip So here we are at the Freakin' Frog in Vegas, 2012, and we're playing the song Saturday Night.
These are the days, the best of time. These are the ones that I keep in mind. These are the nights, the best of times. These are the moments that I will rewind. Do it again. That's the way. Saturday night, every night. Every night, in a better mood. But that's nothing to do with it. Turn the lights. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. These are the ways, the best of all. These are the highs written on the wall. These are the years, the best of all. These are the greatest that I will recall. You and never see when. Saturday night, every night. Every night in a better mood. But that's nothing to do with it. Turn the lights. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. This is the time to mine. All regrets
Yeah, Saturday night, Vegas, Freakin' Frog. Oh man, so something pretty cool to note. In that version, we had just finished recording with Eddie Kramer, and in that second verse, there's kind of a little keyboard 4-chord kind of thing that happens. So D, I forgot about that. D had programmed his little trigger pad to hit those 4 chords, and so you can hear those little bling, 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 bling during the chorus the second verse. So that was fun to see. And Matt has joined the chat. What's up, Matt? Matt is our bass player from 2007 to 2011. And if you recall, he was actually in this room sitting with me, and we did episode number 9. It was tribute number 2 to DeHaven Carrington. And we were talking about the years with Matt, and that was incredible. Incredible, so fun. So it's good to see you here. And Matt, I hope you're feeling better. I saw your post about your back. So sending you good energy, man. Get better. All right, so after the Freakin' Frog and that kind of period, 2012, we did some touring. 2013, 2014, 2015, we had done several tours across the U.S., and I've kind of shown different footage and photos throughout that time. But then in 2016, we were battling to get to Alaska. We wanted to get on the Vans Warped Tour, and we had an opportunity. My buddy Chris, who wasn't my buddy yet, I didn't know him, he had a battle of the bands at a place called the Slide Bar in Fullerton. And it was a battle between the Southern California bands, and the winner would get flown up to Anchorage, Alaska, and we'd get on the Vans Warped Tour, the kickoff show, and we'd be sharing the stage with Real Big Fish and Sleeping with Sirens, Sum 41, Crown the Empire, and then there was several local bands in Anchorage that joined the bill. But we had a great slot. There was 2 stages, and we were on the main stage, and we were right before the first headliner. So it was us in the middle of the day. And this was June 23rd of 2016. And it was the longest day, like June 22nd, maybe is technically the longest day, where the sun just doesn't really set up in Anchorage. And it looks like it's 10 o'clock, or rather at 4 p.m. Or at 10 p.m. it looks like it's 4 p.m. because the sun is just not ever setting. So I've got a clip queued up from us in Anchorage, and we're playing Boom. We're kicking off our set with Boom. And what a day. So I don't have the full song. I just have maybe, I think, up until the first chorus. But at least you can get a feel for how excited we were and how much fun it was. And in the video, you'll see it pans over to the crowd. And it was great because, the average age, I'd say, of the crowd was 17, 18 years old. And if you've ever been to a Vans Warped Tour show, it's a lot of heavy bands, and we're not that heavy, but kind of it worked really well because we changed it up. We still have a lot of energy, but we're not angry rock. And so people just went along right with us. It was so much fun. From the first note, they were in. So we had a blast. It was a 30-minute set, and it was probably one of the fastest I've ever experienced just in time. It just like whipped by. So here we are, Anchorage, 2016 Vans Warped Tour. Boom.
Got the swag, got your swagger, got the look. Making everybody see. Sure got the moves to make me snap. Now we make it up on me. Whoa, just like that. Whoa, just like that. Whoa, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Whoa, just like that. Just like that, just like that.
I wish we had more of that. That was a day. That was so much fun. My family came up, Beth, Alexa, and Miko, and they got to hang out backstage. And Miko was shooting hoops with some of the members of the other bands, and it was hilarious because he didn't know any of these bands, who they were, but he was just having so much fun. And Alexa and Miko would kind of walk in and out from backstage, and they had their little, special wristbands, and the different attendants that were there, just regular attendees, they were just like, wait a minute, who are those kids, and how'd they get backstage, and how are they hanging out? And Miko's just high-fiving with the different lead singers from the different bands, and it was awesome. It was fun. It was a good day. So I have one more video from that day, and this is a brand new song that will be on our Party Up album. It's called Best Is Yet to Come. And so this clip is from the middle of the song to the end. So we're in the kind of the little bridge vamp section of Best Is Yet to Come. And here we are, Vans Warped Tour 2016. Best is yet to come. Man. All right. So, from 2016, we're always working on new material, and we were recording a song called New Year's Eve, which we released as a single. And we worked on that with a producer named Joe Solo, who had worked with Fergie and Michael Jackson and a few other, Macy Gray. He kind of helped define her sound, and I think he co-wrote some songs with her, and he worked on her first album. So we hooked up with Joe, and we were in the studio with him doing New Year's Eve. Once we finished the song, Dee had a great idea to do this song challenge. And I know a few episodes back, I think I played you what we ended up using as that video clip. It was basically the three of us, Kelly, Dee, and me, and we're setting up what the New Year's Eve song challenge, and it was between Olio and U2. And we were putting New Year's Eve up against New Year's Day by U2, and we were doing a charity thing. So you had to vote for which song. I don't even know how we presented it. If it was, what's the better song, or what's more fun, or I don't know. I mean, obviously New Year's Day is a different kind of song than New Year's Eve, but it had the New Year's in the title. So Dee thought, hey, this would be a good little promo thing that we can do, get ourselves out there. So I had shown that clip that we used to introduce that. So today I'm going through all of the different video footage I've got and thinking, what am I gonna play tonight on the live stream? And I found this gem. It was from that little session that we did, and there was like 5 or 6 different takes, because I'd mess up or we didn't say it the way I wanted to say it. But this was from that moment, and this was this was fun. Dee started riffing, and we went with it. So here's the three of us back in December of 2017, setting up the New Year's Eve song challenge. This was an alternate take. Keep going on that, man. We're Olio from Los Angeles, and we're an indie band that just dropped a new single called New Year's Eve. And we are taking on you two with an old-fashioned song challenge. We're pitting our song New Year's Eve against their song New Year's Day. And your vote will determine the winner.
Hey, and when you go vote, you'll be able to actually download our new single. Yeah. If U2 wins, we're going to donate all of the proceeds to the Red Foundation. But if Olio wins, we're going to allow the fellas in U2 to determine our prize.
So make sure to go to the website now, send you the link right down below, and cast your vote today. Now cast your vote soon, because voting ends really soon, so get out there and vote!
Oh man, that makes me smile. So cool. All right, so how about I do this brand new song. Kelly hasn't even heard this song yet, but and I don't even know what we're gonna do with it. If we'll do as an Olio track. Barry hasn't heard it yet either, but why not? This is a good forum. I've got my lyric sheet here. And so what I'll do is I'm going to sing the song, and then I can read off the lyrics to you afterwards so you can hear what it's about. But in a nutshell, it's a tribute to Dee and my relationship with him and kind of what happens in life sometimes. Okay. It's called, actually, I don't know what it's called. Perhaps it's Ups and Downs. You changed my life. Open the door. Looking for one thing, found so much more. Year after year, friendship to family, living out a dream, one last heartbeat taken suddenly. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. 22 years, you shine the light. Not sure which way to step, not sure which road is correct. Tell me which way is right. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Life finds a way to turn us around. Love finds a way to turn us around. Oh, love finds a way to turn us around. Okay. That was scary. Still figuring it all out, but I will read you the lyrics. And as I mentioned earlier, this was co-written with a country soul artist named Melissa Ferrier. So it's verse. You changed my life, opened the door, looking for one thing, found so much more. Year after year, friendship to family, living out our dream, one last heartbeat taken suddenly. There'll be ups and downs, life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down, love finds a way to turn us around. Second verse. 22 years, you shined a light. Not sure which way to step, not sure which road is correct. Tell me which way is right. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. Now here comes the bridge. I'm missing you, but I know. Got to push through. You're light on my mind, and I know you'll always shine. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. So, I'm pretty excited about that song and curious to see what we end up doing. If that's something that Kelly and Barry and I choose to do. And if we do, I'm sure we'll make it awesome. So that is that one. Valerie's here. What's up, Valerie? It's good to see you. And Iris has joined. And I know LaShawn came in here. Capricia's here. Adrian's here. Kimmy is here. This is so cool. Awesome. All right. I'm going to do a slideshow. So this was an awards show. We're at the Key Club in Hollywood. And our video, One Last Goodbye, was up for an award. This was the Hollywood Music Awards. Something HMMA, Hollywood Media and Music Awards, I think. So there we are hanging out, waiting to see what's up, if we win or not. This is House of Blues 2012. No, could be 2011. December of 2011. This was the first House of Blues show with Kelly. And I believe Lindsay took that shot. Lindsay is Kelly's wife. D, Eddie Kramer, and me, and a photo bomber. We're at the NAMM show. We're at the F Pedals booth. F Pedals is a guitar effects pedals company, and it's awesome. Francesco is the guy that's the F for F Pedals, Francesco. And he makes great pedals. He's got this killer distortion and this vibe pedal and a chorus pedal And they're really, really thin and tiny, and they're awesome. So Eddie was part of that. He created this Ed Distortion series. So he was there promoting, and we were hanging out. This is the second year in Anchorage, Alaska. This was for Summerfest. We shared the stage with Lita Ford and Night Ranger, and it was a crazy windy day. And there was nothing about that day that had anything to do with summer. It was so cold. We were freezing. High winds blew over the speaker stacks. It was not good. The show was almost canceled, but then the winds let up a little bit, and we were able to come and do our thing. Also, Summerfest, we made some friends. That's Jen and her husband. They live up in Alaska. They're really, really cool people. So, got to hang out. And we're back to that. Second slide. This is Texas Mist in Austin, Texas. This was from our Southwest 10 tour that we did in 2017. We toured with a band called Vanilla Sugar, and we did Austin and Dallas and San Antonio, and we did some dates in LA and Orange County. So that was from the Austin show. Great stage, great lights. A few weeks back, I showed a video of our sound check. And it was, you could see Dee playing drums and singing his song Round and Round. And that was from a few weeks back on episode 14, maybe 15, somewhere in there. New Year's Eve music video shoot. Dee is draped in fun party lights, and we're getting ready to do a take from the New Year's Eve music video shoot. And that, I believe a few episodes back, I played the New Year's Eve music video on the live stream. And if you haven't seen it, you can check it out on our videos page. If you go to our oliomusic.com website, a bunch of videos are up there for anything you missed. Or, of course, you can always go back and watch past episodes of Inside the OMG. All the links are on that first post on the page of Inside the OMG, the private group that you're a member of because you're watching this. You can go back and see any episode anytime. All right, so we've got Lauren on the left. She was our on-screen talent. And next to her is Sheena, who was makeup and hair. And then Brett was our other on-screen talent. And they were the two spies that were fighting it out. And they were also in our Boom music video. So they carried over into the New Year's Eve story, which was awesome. This was our promo shot. This was taken at the Rose in Pasadena. The Rose Theater in Pasadena. And we used this as a promo shot for a good while. That was a cool day. It was, hey guys, do you want to come? And we need a band to take shots of, because we want to show our space. This is the Rose talking. As a event space that people could rent out for wedding receptions and banquets and things like that. So they wanted to have a band in the background. So they asked if we were available, and they were like, we'll do band shots for you as well. So we said, great, start snapping, and we started jumping. So we ended up with that cool shot. And here's a shot of Barry Chenault. Barry is Olio's drummer, and this shot was taken back in December of 2018, and it looks to me like he's wearing a white tie. He's got on a black suit with a vest, but you can see a white tie. And that's crazy to me because it just is. So I wanted to throw this in there. super cool. And I'm really excited for the future. Barry and I are getting together tomorrow. We've been working out Olio songs and got some new songs. And the three of us are getting together on Saturday. And we're running stuff. We're getting ready for our string of shows because we've got the Mint on August 24th in Los Angeles. We've got Phoenix on that following Thursday. And then I mentioned this last week for Friday and Saturday, because Sunday on September 1st, we're in Monument, Colorado, which is the Monument Indie Fest, which it's in between Colorado Springs and Denver. So you can catch us on that Sunday. We're playing at 6 o'clock in Colorado. It's a great lineup of bands on Saturday and Sunday. And but we're only playing there on Sunday. So Friday night and Saturday night, Iris has been working hard on booking us shows in New Mexico or potentially Colorado or in Phoenix. However, if you'd like to host a Olio party, you can host an Olio party at your home. We could do that on Friday or Saturday. If you live in between Phoenix and Monument, Colorado, it's got to make sense for us because we're driving and we'll be on our way. But that would be super cool. We would love to come and play for you and your friends and family. That'd be a fun, intimate night of Olio. We can hang and play some music and throw down. Cool. Sound good? Sounds good. All right. The next thing I want to play for you, I've got a video queued up. It's from the Coach House last year, actually June. Might even be, it's close to the anniversary. I think it was the 23rd or the 24th of June last year. We opened up for Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson is the sister of Ann Wilson. The two of them make up the band Heart, along with the other band members in Heart. But Ann and Nancy started that band back in the 70s. Lots of hits. So Nancy has a side project called Roadcase Royale, and Olio opened for them at the Coach House in June of 2018. And here we are playing Show Goes On at the Coach House. Me, Kelly, and Dee.
Trouble Instagram, all that good shit. You guys are amazing. Up next is Nancy Wilson!
Want to give a quick shout out to Alexa. So Alexa has joined us, and I see that she wants an Olio party at the house. I think we can make that happen. Then again, I think you're going to get an Olio party by default on Saturday night because we'll be here rehearsing. So we'll be playing those songs again and again and again and again. But cool. Hey, so John is here and Jim is here. John, wow. We met at the last show we played with D at St. Rock. And John, so just to recap, we did 3 songs and D wasn't feeling well and we had to stop the show. And John was up front with a bunch of other people, and everyone was really understanding because D was under the weather, not feeling well. He couldn't catch his breath. And obviously we know how things turned out. But John was so great and helpful, and we had to strike the stage and get ready for Cowboy Mouth to come on. And he was there. I had just basically met him during our set and during this craziness that was going on. John was one of the people that was checking on D and making sure that he was okay and if he needed anything, and he was helping us carry stuff off the stage. And after we got all the stuff off, all of our gear off, and D was up in the green room, I was hanging out at St. Rock in the front, and John came out and we started chatting, and he bought some stuff and we exchanged info, and we've been in touch. And just awesome that there's just really cool people that you meet that are, you don't know who they are, and the love of music brings people together. And it was so awesome that we met John that night, and now John's here. He's hanging out and watching the stream, and so appreciate you. And that's like a lot of you that are in here. I've known you for either a few weeks or many years, or in some cases all your life. Right, Alexa? But I'm so grateful that you're all on this journey with us, and especially with this Tuesday night inside the OMG live stream. This is something that we started 17 weeks ago. We're going strong. I do plan on having some special guests on. I know a few weeks ago, Matt was here from Chicago, our former bass player, and that was super fun just to mix it up. But I do have some other guests planned in the future. We're going to bring on Damon Tedesco, who is a fantastic audio engineer, and he's been a big part of Olio's success. He's the one that introduced us to Eddie Kramer. He's the one that recorded our first live album, which was Ain't No Party Like an Olio Party Live, back in 98. We recorded that. We released it in 99. He mastered pretty much all of our albums since then. He also recorded our the Super Bowl halftime show. So I had that crazy idea. Hey, what if Olio were invited to do a Super Bowl halftime show? What would we do? So our friends John and Owen from the Passing Zone, they said, yeah, you can use our space. And I brought Damon in to record the live audio. So we did a 9-song medley. It was 13 minutes long, and Damon was the guy. And Damon's got a long list of credits and a long list of people that he's mixed, and he works at the 20th Century Fox sound stages. He has engineered so many movie scores, and worked with so many amazing composers, and it's awesome. I mean, he's a great friend, and he's hilarious. So I can't wait to have him on the show. He's going to share stories, and I don't know, in another life or maybe in this life, he should definitely be doing stand-up or something, sketch comedy, and I don't know. All will be revealed when he's on the show, and that'll be a fun video segment because he likes to do crazy pranks, and that'll be fun to share. So coming up in a future episode, Damon Tedesco. And I was also thinking of some other bands that we love and admire, and we've done some shows together. It'd be fun to have other bands on, and we can interview them, and they can share some music, and maybe we do a jam together. We'll like live stream a jam. We'll just figure it out. It'll be fun. So I was thinking about doing that with John McCloy's band. So if you guys, Fred, Sammy, John, also a 3-piece rock band, I think that would be fun to do. And so gonna change it up, mix it up. It's not always going to be just me or me and Kelly. I'll definitely video the things that we're doing with Barry, so I can show those moments, us working out songs, and so to keep you up to speed with, you know, that the whole behind the scenes feel. So that should be really fun. I'm gonna check this really quick, see if there's any questions. I'm not seeing any questions. Hey, is that Madrid, New Mexico? All right, Joni. Okay, that's cool. Well, maybe we're gonna Olio party in New Mexico after all. That could be cool. All right, I am gonna play one more video, and I'll come back. We'll do a little chit chat, and that will be episode 17. So here is Olio at the Mint. Last year, July 17th, 2018. This was the last time we were at the Mint. And interestingly enough, the Baja Men were there that night. Those are the guys that have the huge hit, Who Let the Dogs Out? They were there hanging out. We got to meet them after the show. They bought some merchandise. They supported the band. And great guys. They were in town from Jamaica. And they were there doing, I think, some promo for new music that they've got coming out. So we got to hang out, and also got to meet Janelle that night. So Janelle has become a really good friend. She's an amazing artist and dancer. She works with Casey and the Sunshine Band. And big shout out to Janelle. She's a huge supporter of Olio, and nothing but huge respect for Janelle. She's great. So we look forward to doing some shows together. So how about we get to last year at the Mint playing Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama.
She came from a mansion filled melodrama, head to toe in golden thread, woven through her dread. Snake eyes, shiver, gambling, borrowed debt. Love a boy inside the skin, taste the spoils of sin.
So the dance. I need to join Kelly in that dance. That is a great dance. I got to say, I think he's going to start a trend. That's the sugar daddy, sugar mama dance. All right. I see where this is headed. This is good. Yeah. Kelly. Just awesome. So, here we are. We've come to the end of another episode. Episode number 17. Inside the OMG. Next week, episode number 18. 18. I can't believe 18. This is incredible. All right, we're keeping this train moving. Next week, I should have new clips of Olio, me, and Barry, and Kelly to share with you. And I should have more updates on the tour and more updates on other shows and new guests that we're going to have on. Maybe we'll even have a new guest next week. That could happen. You never know. You never know. So I just want to say thanks again for tuning in and supporting. Really appreciate you being here. Really grateful for you. I look forward to bringing the party to where you are, so we're not just doing this live stream relationship only, because the most fun is when we get to perform on stage where you're at and get to hang out afterwards. Look forward to that. Look forward to a lot of fun experiences coming up. With that, have a great week. We'll see you next time inside the OMG, episode number 18 coming up. I will leave you with a new song that will be on the Party Up album, and it's called Night and Day.
Knew a boy back in the day. Was a drummer born to play. Dropped out of school to make it all the way. Night and day. Joined a band.